Lisa.
So we're going to say something there. So today's about fear and releasing fear from the body and how fear um, gets stored in the body. And I think the figures are something like 80% of what comes into our, vision or comes into our mind, we will report as negative. So we have an 80% negative bias with everything that we do. And that's by design because the nervous system wants to keep us safe. So when information or anything comes to us, we're automatically programmed by design to think the worst. So when that's coming in all the time, we begin to store it in the body and our nervous system begins to react the same way over and over and over again. And the only way we're going to change that is to change the way we respond to those fear responses. So if, again, your posture indicates fear. So if things are tightened or, you clench your fists, you're giving the body the signals all the time that there's a threat, and it starts to keep hold of that fear. So it's about noticing what your triggers are when you feel frightened or you feel like you're in fight or flight. What's your body physically doing? And try to change that. Now, some of us, we've spoke about this before, could be eye closing, it could be turning away, it could be shrinking. The other thing that fear does is it changes the breath. So when you're frightened, your breath becomes more shallow. So again, if we change the breath, we change our state that we're in. So we also visibly try to make ourselves smaller when we feel frightened so that people, we're not, don't feel like we're in danger. So what we're going to do today is we're going to do each day this week. It's the same format, and the exercises are all the same, really, but you're putting a different focus on. So today we're going to focus on where in the body as well are you feeling that fear, where feels tight and restricted, because over time, when these emotions build up, they become chronic and they can actually then manifest as physical symptoms in the body. I'm just going to check a bit of music. And just close down the eyes and connect to the breath.
Everything and nothing.
Let's just take a deep breath in through the nose and just sigh out through the mouth. Again, in through the nose and out through the mouth. I want you then to just, for now, just allow the breath to settle. And just focus on moving through that self-doubt, releasing the fear and any stuck energy to create space for that trust and confidence. Releasing fear is not about forcing yourself to be fearless. It's about learning to move through life with trust and the awareness of when you actually need to be fearful of things and when it's just your nervous system responding. So I want you to just take a deep breath in now and just hold it for a moment at the top, staying relaxed and open. And then exhale slowly, allowing your body to settle. Just check in on your posture. Have a sit bones connected firmly to the floor. Your legs relaxed, hips open. Is that golden thread lifting you so the spine is long, the chin is tucked, so the head just feels like it's floating on top of the shoulders. Shoulders are back and down, and that heart space is open as we lift the chest.
There is no separation.
And deep breath in again, just hold at the top. Breathe into any tightness, tension, and then exhale, relaxing. I want you to bring your awareness to anywhere in the body where fear may live. There's no need to change anything, just observe. It could just be something slight, it could be a slight tightness in your chest. Is there tension in your jaws or your cheeks, your neck or shoulders? Maybe your stomach or your hips feel heavy.
Unified field.
Sometimes it's the parts of the body holding something unspoken to you.
We breathe as
If
one.
any of these areas are calling for your attention, I want you to send the breath to those areas,
Our hearts beat
inviting
as
softness, warmth, and release. With each inhalation, send the breath to these
one. We
places,
move as one.
creating space and intention with every exhalation. Allowing any heaviness to dissolve. There's nothing to fix, just gentle acknowledgement of your loving presence. Now imagine you're sitting or standing near the edge of the ocean.
Tuning into your physical
The
body.
waves before you are calm, rhythmic and steady. The air is cool against your skin, and the sky
Asking your
above is
physical
open
body
and vast.
what it knows in this moment right now.
With each inhalation, you're drawing in fresh, clean air,
This may be a word,
filling your body with
an
courage,
image, a
openness
color,
and
a
ease.
feeling. What does your physical body know?
With each exhalation, you're going to release the fear, like the waves are pulling it away from the shore and dissolving it into the sea.
Taking that
Breathing
message
in,
and adding it to
feeling
our
that openness and courage and ease, and releasing any of that fear out into the sea.
And now asking your heart what it knows.
Allowing your chest to expand and soften as you breathe in, and surrendering any tension to the ocean as you breathe out.
Your heart.
And ask yourself silently, what fears am I ready to release? Where in my body do I feel them the
Placing that
most?
message in your medicine bag as well.
And what would it feel like to let them
Now
go?
asking your higher self what it knows right now.
With each breath, imagine that it's dissolving and loosening its grip on you.
Taking
Breathing
these things and
courage,
placing them in your medicine bag.
Breathe out, release.
for they are medicine to be remembered.
Breathe in openness. Breathe out fear. And then take one final big deep breath in. And just suspend the breath, holding in this newfound lightness and freedom. And as you exhale, just let go. Relax. When you're ready, we're going to gently bring our way to standing. So with stuck energy in the body, sometimes it requires a bit more movement to move it along.
Thinking your body is
So if you just stand with your feet hip distance apart,
your guides
have the knees soft,
for being here,
the arms relaxed by your side.
fully present,
Just take a deep breath in through the nose
sensing,
and exhale through the mouth with that gentle sigh. Feel your feet rooting into the ground, steady and strong. Feel the earth beneath you supporting you and holding you. If you haven't done already, either close the eyes or just gaze to the point softly on the front before you. Now begin by shaking out your hands, just light gentle movements at first. And then let the movement spread into your arms, into your shoulders, into your head. Feel that energy is loosened and sticking. Maybe let this shape and spread to your chest, your hips, your legs. There's no right or wrong way to move. You can shake, you can bounce. It might even look a bit more like a dance. Building on yesterday, again, if it feels good, you let out a sound releasing any tension like a ah. Any soft movement from now. And then maybe just shake it faster for a few seconds. And let the movement slow down. So experiment between the speed. Now just let the movement soften and just pause for a moment. Notice if there's any sensations in the body. Any tingling, any warmth, any feeling of lightness. Or are the areas that feel dense that you want to move through? So breathe in again, big deep breath. Exhale with either a sigh or a nose. And we'll begin by looking more focused, stomping on the ground. So a little bit more heavy movements. With each stomp, I want you to imagine declaring your power, and you're releasing with each stomp all the things that no longer serve you. Each moment's anchoring it into that confidence. So either silently or out loud, you can say, I will fail. I claim my space. I stand in my power. Now add, as you stomp into the floor, a ha, 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 or any noise that feels intuitive to you. And try and let the movement vibrate through your body.
Ancient mother, I hear you calling.
Now let the stomping settle and stand still again, feeling connected to the earth.
Ancient mother, I hear your laughter. Ancient mother, I taste your tears.
For the last little bit, I want you to just let go of any structure and just move your body however it wants. Maybe roll your shoulders, circle the hips, whatever feels good. You want to reach the arms up. Let it go. No rules, just let the body and the movement become like the language of release. What does your body need to express today? Where do you feel most free in your movement? Where are you holding back? Keep connecting to the breath as well. Keep taking in deep breaths and releasing. We've got last minute to return to that stillness. And slowly, stand tall, feeling rooted. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, you're going to stick the tongue out and do our lions. Ah. Now, for those of you that want to, you can do into this big sumo stance, so you're bending down. If not, stick the tongue out to put the breath in. Ah. Go as long as it wants to go. And just take another two like that. And let it out. Stretch the underside of the tongue. Last one. Slowly then into stillness. Allowing everything to settle. And just affirm to yourself or out loud, I am free to move. I am free to express. I am free to be moved. Roll to make your way down to a seated position. Good. So now just find any comfortable position and just close down the eyes. We're going to just do a gentle meditation where we're going to suck the breath in through pursed lips and just breathe out through the nose. Hands can be on the knees, palms up or palms down if you want to feel more grounded. So when you're ready, close the eyes and continue with that breath, taking it in. Allowing the out breath through the nose to be soft and long. Taking in that life force, that prana, and sinking softly into the release as you breathe out through the mouth. Silent and just deep breath in through the nose, sigh out through the mouth. You are powerful, you are strong, you are free. You try and take that through the day with you. Gently blink and open the eyes. So with fear, really, it's the nervous system being in high alert and you're being in fight or flight all the time. And obviously, it's quite complex when you've been living in fight or flight for a long time to actually get out of it. These sort of practices will definitely help but they'll alert you to when you are in fight or flight. So notice again throughout the day when you can feel that sensation of fear arising. and try to notice what physically you're doing then and try to change it. And that's when we, because what we do is we run away from the fear. So each time, this way it gets quite complicated. So when we go to something that we don't like, it's because there's been a trauma attached to it. And when I say trauma, I don't necessarily mean a huge trauma. So something will have happened, and it could be something as young as being a small baby, and you'll have responded. So say it's something that you turn away. Each time that situation happens again where you feel fearful and you turn away or you retreat, you're adding to it. So it's almost like each time you re-traumatize. And so each time you do the same thing, each time you run from the fear, each time you turn away from anything that's uncomfortable in your life, you're retelling your nervous system the same thing. So it's getting more and more and more stuck in the system. So what you've got to do is face it. And it's the way I say face your fears. And it doesn't mean going throwing yourself into them, all in one go. Just gently. It's like that, what do we call it? Not aversion therapy, but where you do a little bit at a time. So sit with that uncomfortable feeling, even if it's just for 30 seconds, and then next time try sitting with it for a minute. And eventually you'll unwrite those conditions. That makes sense. So I'm just going to stop the recording.